Welcome to It's Not That Deep. This is where we talk about everything that really matters once you stop trying to prove yourself and start trying to feel like yourself again. I'm your host, Dr. Meghna Dasani. I am a dentist and entrepreneur, a coach, a creator, and a recovering overthinker. I'm here to help you build success with less struggle and more soul. Today, we're diving into a big one: balance. You know, that magical, mystical thing that everybody on Instagram swears they have? Yeah, that one. Let's be honest. Balance is the unicorn of today's modern life. We chase it, we read about it, we buy planners to find it, but somehow it never feels real. So today we're going to break that illusion. We're going to break it wide open, and we're going to replace it with something that actually works: rhythm. Yep. See, somewhere along the way, balance became the badge of honor. We started believing that if we could just get it right, that perfect mix of work, family, self-care, sleep, kale smoothies, then we would have finally arrived. Here's the truth though: balance was never the goal. Balance assumes that all parts of your life should weigh equally and at all times. That's not how real life works, right? There are seasons to what we do to life. There are launches, there are lulls, based on what's happening in our personal life, too. There are weeks when you crush it in business, but your laundry looks like a mountain range. And then there are weeks when you are mom of the year, but your inbox is one big apology tour. That's not failure, my friend. That is rhythm. That is a natural ebb and flow of life. Rhythm means flow. It means movement. It means knowing that life is not static. Because when you try to balance everything, you fight the current. When you learn your rhythm, you're going to dance with it. Let me reframe this for you. Balance says everything is equal. Rhythm says everything should be intentional. Think about musicians. They don't play all the notes all at the same time, all at the same volume. There's timing, there's emphasis, there's silence, there's a beat drop. This is what creates music. Your life works the same way. There are times when that rhythm calls for focus, that deep work, discipline, showing up fully. And then there are times when it calls for stillness. That's when you rest, you recalibrate, letting your ideas breathe. There was a season in my life where I tried to be all things all at once, everything, everywhere, all at the same time. Dentist, mom, coach, speaker, wife, daughter, friend, writer, name it. And I tried to be all of it all at the same time. And I thought, if I just organized my schedule better, I could fit it all in. Spoiler alert, I could not. What I really needed was the permission to shift my focus without guilt. Because some seasons are for creation, some are for connection, and some are for recovery. So when I started seeing my life as a symphony, right, instead of a spreadsheet, everything changed. Everything changed. I stopped asking, oh, how do I do it all? And I started asking, what is the rhythm that this season of life needs? What is required at this time? Let's get tactical, shall we, for a second? Because, I'm not here to leave you floating in the clouds. Grab a notebook, grab a journal, open the Notes app on your phone. I don't even care. Write down these 3 questions. What season am I in right now? Am I in growth? Am I in maintenance? Or am I in recovery? What actually needs my energy and focus this month? And what can I intentionally de-emphasize without feeling the guilt? When you answer these honestly, and be honest because it's just you writing these, you reading it, this is for nobody to judge, see, give you input on. When you can answer these honestly, you're going to start leading your life with clarity, not chaos. That's what we're here for, right? We want to eliminate that chaos, or at least have some structure to it. Here's the bonus. Once you know your rhythm, you can build your systems around it. Batch work your creative work during your high energy weeks. Plan for slower days when your body or your family needs more from you. Stop comparing your current season to someone else's highlight reel. I cannot stress this enough. Stop comparing where you are at. It literally has to be you against you. You're not behind. You're just on beat with your tempo. Got it? Balance demands perfection, but rhythm is what invites grace. And this grace is what builds longevity. When you stop striving for equal and you start flowing with aligned, you're going to stop fighting yourself. You are going to make peace with the mess. This is where you will find joy in the movement. And you realize that maybe life was never supposed to be balanced. Maybe it was just supposed to be beautifully offbeat, in flow with where you are in this stage and phase of life. So here's your homework, because you know I got to give you homework. Yes, I do. For the next week, stop using or thinking the word balance. Every time you say it, think it, feel it, replace it with rhythm. See how that feels. Now, if this hits home, if this was valuable, helpful, useful, share it with a friend, because you know you have that friend who's been trying way too hard and way too long to keep it together. Because maybe she doesn't need balance either. Maybe she just needs rhythm. I'm Dr. Meghna Dasani. This is It's Not That Deep. Because honestly, it isn't. I'll see you next time.